And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4.
Yeah, we're doing
Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute.
Thanks, David. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Junior's out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the 5. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Yeah, we're going to start it off.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Now here's Morant. Now here's James. Here's Junior. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Junior's got 5 points so far.
And you got to respect the range of Junior, showing just how dangerous he can be from beyond.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas up and in on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And bottom line, they found ways.
I didn't call that
time
out.
Plan going in, it was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Didn't think that was going to go in. Junior's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Lakers.
And it's clear how confident Junior is. Able to rise and fire with ease. Love it.
I think I forgot to change the difficulty back.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And that one's good, Junior. He's got 10.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And here's Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Out to Morant. Beyond the arc. That shot off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Junior. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. To end the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
So he gets them both. So it's the Lakers now. 8-point game. Junior the pass to Davis. And the rejection by Jackson.
Set him up.
And it's out of bounds.
Set him up to get his shit thrown.
They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive
I
play
set him
like
up to
that
get
goes
blocked.
a long
That was
way,
my bad.
establishing the attitude you want.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
That's it.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Morant in the corner. At the teardrop, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot.
That little pump fake from Valanciunas can be deadly. The defender had to respect it.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
It's low because I was trying to run the score up in the All-Star game.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 13.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Here's Valanciunas. 11 points for him in that last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard. In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout, timeout.
Davis has got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change.
After 10 hours, you make mistakes.
But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Here's Junior, and McGee kicks to Davis. Over Jackson. And Davis can't get it to go.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good, Morant.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Stolen by Jackson.
I know.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 11. Davis dishes to McGee. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Here's Junior. Following the basket by John Morant. Junior the pass to McGee. Over Brooks. McGee's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 11. A nice shot by Anderson. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play!
Unbelievable. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair? It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And James throws it down hard.
That's the good.
And they have owned the paint so far.
Shooting one.
And the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Memphis. Timeout called. The Grizzlies outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 14. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Morant outside. They need this. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Melton.
Coming after like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
Junior the pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Up top, Jang, all alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's James. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's LeBron missing. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Melton, guarded by Green. Six on the shot clock. Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Junior with the ball. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Allen passes to Jang. Winslow with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
And there's the pass to Melton. Memphis moving it around. Winslow finds Allen. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And it's Green with the jam.
You see the strength, the explosiveness of Danny Green. He's not just an outside shooter, folks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Allen's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-6 run. Feeds it to Junior. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
1:53 left to play here in the first. Here's Melton. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. At the top of the key, Chang. He kicks it to Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting
what
foul.
A weak foul.
It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. To the inside, Junior, a beautiful reverse layup. Junior's got 20.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Clark against Morris. And that one's good by Clark.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
And both free throws good for Junior. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Pass to Chang. Kicks it to Clark. That one goes. Count it. Clark's got 6 points.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Allen with it. Now defended by Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first free throw is good.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Junior, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Junior's got 24.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Winslow. Good work defensively by Morris. And the buzzer sounds and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuz McGregor has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. You've got Morant, Justice Winslow out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Gorgie Dang, and it's Melton in a shooting guard.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nuggets, delivered quite a performance. He finished with 57 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
Shout out to X Factor for the like on
he
Twitter.
may have been enjoying himself, but whoever
Shout
was
outs to you,
matched up
Pepe.
against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes
As you
we
know,
see
the live
coaches
stream can be
go away from what's
seen
working,
on Twitter,
and
Twitch,
we wonder
Facebook
why.
Gaming, and YouTube.
And the first one
Watch it
goes.
from wherever.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have
Wherever's
had so
convenient for
much
you.
fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Davis is one of those guys, so versatile. Each option the defense chooses to take away is often the wrong one.
LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Melton. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Junior. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
It's so tough to keep up with Junior offensively, mainly because of his advanced feel for the game.
Morant outside. .152 left to play in the first half.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Davis kicks to Junior. Back to Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Good. You two players.
That was stupid on my part.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Melton feeling it out a bit. Up top, Morant. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And both free throws good for Junior. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Morant outside. Jang inside, guarded by McGee. No coverage that time. Morant's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from McGee. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Morant. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's James. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. Morant with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Morant scanning the floor. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul
Wow.
number 2 for him.
What foul was it? What kind of foul was it? They just called a foul. What kind of foul was it? Wow! Okay.
5 seconds left in the first half. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Right, ball to
And
line.
through one half, it hasn't
That was
even
a
been
trash
close.
call.
Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. We'll see you after
don't even know
halftime
what
for
I
the
did
beginning
wrong.
of the third quarter.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with Junior, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Morant, looking to end his cold spell, and the layup falls. Morant's got 21 in the game.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
James outside. Count it. 19 points in the game.
Taking advantage of what's there, LeBron reads the situation correctly.
Raiders against Morant. Keeps it alive.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Junior throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I
Oh
just
my
love it
God,
when the
he
fast
dunked.
break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Jackson with it. Over Junior. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas. Jackson's got 5.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
James outside. Pass to Junior. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And the slam dunk by McGee. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's LeBron, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Brooks. He's got 6. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Morant right side. Over Junior. And it's Morant missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Yep, that one goes in there. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Anderson outside. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And they double up Morant. 5 on the clock. Brooks for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Boo.
Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Junior the pass to Davis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now
Pass
6 for
was
10.
a little late.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Morant with it. 23 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Killing me.
Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Inside, James. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Waiters. And Memphis also making a switch. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Knocked away. And stolen by Kuzma. And a wide open look for Junior. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
L.A. has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The aggressive mindset, LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark.
We're not going to
checked
mention
in
I hit
for
that
Jonas
first free throw
Valanciunas.
without even
And
seeing
it's
him go
Justin
to
Winslow
the
in for
floor.
John Morant. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Pass the ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And so here's Memphis. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Allen against Kuzma. Allen passes to Jackson. The fader. Kuzma pulls it in. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Jackson.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
Here's Junior. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Anderson finds Jackson. Clark outside. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope left side. Pass to Junior. Back to Caldwell Pope. From deep. Here's Howard. Passes to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Junior the pass to James. Clark with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Clark inside. And it goes down 2 points. And it's 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Junior the pass to Kuzma. Now Junior. He has 35. Shoots the three. And he's good on the three ball. Junior's got 9 points here in the second half.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, fourth of the game.
Now here's Winslow. He's covered closely.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Winslow kicks to Jackson. There's the dish to Clark. Jackson has the open look. Cans the shot from the wing. Jackson's got 9.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Now here's Junior. Covered by Winslow. Pass to Junior. And Winslow comes to help. Howard finds Caldwell Pope. Now here's Junior. Defense right on him. And yes, it's good.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
There's Winslow. That's tipped. Anderson outside. Count the basket. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Now here's Junior. Covered by Winslow. And that one's good, Junior.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Howard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Memphis also making some changes. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Kyle Anderson. Now here's Winslow. Over Rondo. Here's Jang. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. And here is LeBron. 28 points for him. And they double up James. And Kuzma slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Melton. Clark outside. The three-pointer no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And that one good. Junior's got 44.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Clark outside. Down low. Winslow's shot is off.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Winslow with it. Will it go? And Davis sends it back. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Porter. He's out there with Josh Jackson. Brooks is out there with Jang. And it's Melton in at the point. Here's Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. A floater. Melton's shot is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Davis, the pass to Junior. Brooks on the double team. Here's Smith. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Brooks. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
Didn't feel like it.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Yeah, sure didn't feel like it. I thought it was still on pro. Oh well. Good game. Yeah, that's about right. Hood Ninjichi Gaming, signing out. Hopefully next time you see me, we'll be next gen. Peace.